Collective, you have someone in your energy who showed up in this reading from your past, and they have a bit of a reputation for being impulsive, now don't they? It feels like they made a decision in the past that caused the connection to be severed between the two of you, but they have not let go of your energy at all. This person is like very unstable, okay? But Spirit wants to confirm their desire to return. They're trying to, I don't know, make it appear like they own you or you belong to them or something of that nature. But Spirit is also wanting to confirm that you have made some beautiful progress in your healing journey. And so you're not as naive as this person may think you out to be, all right? Let's get into the reading. I'll see you guys on the other side, all right? What's good, collective? How is everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling good. Enjoying your day, your night, evening, whatever time you are watching this video. All right, y'all. What I'm feeling is like somebody has a reputation for being impulsive. And this could be somebody that you were in a connection with. And they did something impulsively. Or they're wanting to do something impulsively at this time. Let's see what's going on, okay? We have possessiveness popping out, okay? Possessiveness. I'm going to sit that up here because I think that's going to be the foundation of what's going on around here. Somebody may think that they still have right to you or staking claim to you or that they outright own you, okay? All right, so what's the situation, Spirit? Court date. Okay. A judgment call, a court date, a legal matter, a spiritually legal matter. Okay. What's the desired goal? Family echoes. Old family patterns. Somebody's living something out that their family is known for something, okay? This could be karmic patterns that they're living out. That's kind of genetics in their genetics, genetically predisposed to whatever this is, okay? So there's something here. Somebody could be desiring to heal, okay? Desiring to heal certain family patterns, karmic patterns that show up in your family. So this court date could absolutely be an actual court date, or it could be a decision being made, somebody going over some documents concerning something about the family. Let's see. What's the conflict? Double life. So this is kind of given like somebody could be going through a divorce right now, making a decision to separate. Something's playing out possibly in someone's reality here, where it's like you are dealing with an individual, for instance. Let's say you're dealing with a young man and you know, this may be the father of your kids, whatever the case may be. You may have a child with them or whatever. Or you're married, right? There's like a genetic trait that each one of the men in this man's family all do the same thing. Like they're all unfaithful, or they all have multiple children, or they all have committed infidelities on their wives, or and created other families across town, right? Like they all drink, or they all use a particular drug, or like it's something about this individual's current decisions that is clearly something that's showing up genetically and generationally in this person's background when you look at their background. Okay? So it's this double life energy. That's where I'm getting like somebody made a family on the other side of town, did something impulsive, and now something's playing out. Okay, something's playing out either in court or someone's making a decision based on the facts that they've received. Someone could be trying to plead their case. You know what I mean? Whether it's in court or just between the two people involved, two or three people involved, okay? But take it how it reverberates. What is the change point here, Spirit? What is the turning point with this? Okay, a couple of them. Let me see. Ulterior motives. I'm going to acknowledge the other two that flipped over. Drama queen and back together. Somebody's trying to like cause drama. Somebody's trying to like make somebody be with them. Or at least that's an ulterior motive that they have. I don't know if somebody's coming to you that is like saying basically that, you know, it's something that my mama and all the women in my family, just the way we was. I'm sorry, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Or this is just the way I learned how to be from my daddy, and his daddy did the same thing. And like, but with this double life and this ulterior motive, it feels like saying what you gotta say in order to get what you want. That's what it feels like. Clarify outcome. Physical passion. Okay, so they basically want to sleep with you. You may want to sleep with them too. But they basically have an ulterior motive to get back with you. Okay, physically, back in union, back in bed, back in, you feel me? Back in that energy right there, all right? This person may have some shady dealings. Shading. Oh, shit, I struggled on that one. Shady dealings, okay? They may have some shady dealings going on, though. Still standing, chasing clout chasing and carrying on. All right, let me get some clarification. I don't think I want to use these. Let's use these, right? Yeah, but let's use these. I don't know what this is, y'all. We finna see, but it's definitely feeling like somebody's trying to hold on to someone. Someone has an ulterior motive. And it's almost really pointing to like trying to stake claim to someone or possess someone. Somebody feels like you belong to them. But this person don't have, like, their reputation is weird. Maybe they live a fast life. You know? They can have a sex addiction or something. Okay. Spirit, what is this? Court date. Situation around a court date. Double crossed. You may face betrayal or being double crossed. Somebody's made a decision. You may feel like this person double crossed you or they betrayed you. Ulterior motives. Give me one more. Keeping tabs. Okay, this hasn't happened yet. Somebody's making a decision or has made a decision, or somebody is using some sort of a investigator, private investigator. What does the court date card say? The courtroom might be the stage, but the real drama started long ago before the documents were filed. Giving money. Somebody been paying for somebody to be investigated. Somebody's under investigation. Maybe about how they make their money. That could be the shady dealings. or somebody's waiting for someone to receive some information about maybe getting or being given some money. It's like they're watching and waiting for when you get your money. I don't know what money that is, but when you get your money. Stalker, lurking online, still checking your stories, obsession never left. Two-faced. Clarify family echoes. This could be a sibling. Too busy winning. And wolf in sheep's clothing. Somebody in your family is waiting and keeping tabs on you receiving some money. Okay, they might want to try to come clear the air. This could be a family member that you don't get along well with, or a family member that hasn't treated you well. Somebody that's very impulsive. Somebody's waiting to take action on something or do something impulsive. They have a bad reputation for this. The real story. The true story will come to light. There could be some sort of truth being revealed in connection to this money. So basically, when you get your money, they know that you'll also have the truth about something. Legal issues. Or they're going to see you winning. When they see you winning, they're going to come in and try to offer you some sort of truth. And it may have something to do with, them needing to, break a generational curse, or, you know what I'm saying? Like blaming it basically on their family, a family pattern, something that they do that they don't know why they do it. It's just everybody, all the men in my family, this is what we always done. And, XYZ. Okay. Clarify double life. This is the conflict. Communication, path unknown. Somebody does not know how to communicate with you, or they think that there's something that you don't know, and there could be something you don't know. There's a double life here. The path ahead in the relationship is uncertain yet hopeful. It's complicated. I get so sick. Always partying. This person lives a double life of some sort. Girl fight, jealousy vibes, arguments, physical fight. Unexpected news. It's like somebody was living a double life, maybe when you were dealing with them, or they were two-faced it towards you in some sort of way, in a way that you may not know. But it's like this could be a family member. It's like they want to celebrate you. They want to celebrate with you, but they don't know if you're going to actually want to whoop their ass when you find out whatever this is, this unexpected news. They don't know if you're going to want to go upside their head. So something's complicated. The way this person feels right now, it may be a little bit, complex. I mean, because on one hand, it feels like they want to be able to celebrate with you in some sort of way, but at the same time, they might be worried about catching a fade or arguing. They also have jealousy vibes as well. Unexpected news. You may find out that they did something in the past out of jealousy. Authentic vibes rejected. Jealousy issues. So, they could have rejected you in the past. This could be a friend. This could be a friend of the family. This could be a family member. This could be, an ex. But it's like someone's keeping tabs on your money. But there's an actual date that they're waiting for. And they're watching about something about money. And once it looks like you are really like winning, you're too busy. It's like they want to be able to come in and offer some sort of real story. Or this is a family member coming towards you and offering you a real story about this wolf in sheep's clothing, who may have rejected you, and your authentic vibes. You understand what I'm saying? They rejected the opportunity to be cool with you. They rejected the opportunity, to vibe with you out of jealousy. But they've still been looking you up and digging dirt on you. Spreading gossip, your light, they hate your light. Radiate with truth, your light triggers their darkness. Stay unapologetically you. What's this ulterior motives? Because I'm seeing it now in this deck too. What's ulterior motive, Spirit? Double standards. Different people are held to different standards. They want you to treat them differently, or they believe you will treat them differently, or they're confessing to somebody that you, like, I don't know. Like, it's going to be easy to get back in your good graces. This could be going towards that possessiveness. We also have divination abuser here showing up. They got readings on you. They're getting readings on you. This could also be them getting a reading and somebody in the reading, revealing to them their own ulterior motive, like, or the fact that you are very balanced. Something was said in a reading. I'm not even look over here. Something was said in a reading about a hidden agenda. So it's like they went and got a reading, and the reader picked up on the fact that they have an ulterior motive, and that there's something maybe unjust about it, or their habits were called into question about, like, what's spiritually just to do. It's like this person is trying to plot on how to get back in your life, in your energy, and keeping tabs on your financial growth, what you spending money on. Like, if you online showing some, I don't know, showing some stuff you bought for yourself, and you went and splurged on yourself, and you went to a nice restaurant. It's like they're trying to count up how much shit costs you. You know what I'm saying? Or they're trying to see when it is you're supposed to be getting some sort of money here, some sort of payout. So this reader, whoever this is, basically, they went in and wanted information, but they did go in with some sort of smoke and mirrors towards this reader. Like, I don't know, they painted the picture like there's a push and pull between the two of you. This could be somebody you literally ain't spoke to in forever. Ain't no push and pull. You understand what I'm saying? But they could have painted that picture, and the reader picked up on it. That they have a habit of doing this. They keep doing something. Clarify physical passion. Joint evolution. So they think that the physical desire, the wanting to be together, the feelings that y'all have had, whatever that is, they think it's mutual. Loyal or not, two-faced. And see, the issue is with this individual because you don't trust them. You have no reason to trust them. I don't know what they did before. You're really unfazed by it because you don't trust them. You know they're two-faced. Loyal or not. Crossing paths. So you may cross paths with this person, but it's not an accident if you do. Okay? They may be trying to test you, maybe trying to get close enough to you to make it appear to be coinky dinky. You know what I mean? But it looks like you're going to react in an unfazed manner because you know that this person wears two faces. You know what I'm saying? They wear two faces. Love on the brain. Lost in fantasy. Can't stop thinking of them. Love that never left. Bad influence. Clarify joint evolution. Ulterior motives. They want you back, basically. But I don't know. I mean, fake smiles. They want you to get them some money too. Yeah, Spirit, because I was wondering. You're definitely uninterested, because that's why I said I don't know, because to be honest, I didn't see it out here where you may not be interested, but now I do, other than the unfazed. So now we're unfazed and uninterested, and here we have the rejected again. You may speak some sort of unfiltered truth towards this person, or you may already have, or someone is, about them having a bad reputation of violating people's energy, of being possessive over people's energy. Whether this is they've done this to other people, or this is how they have been for a while treating you. It's like they try to stay in your energy field. We have a spiritual hater and rejected. Okay? So this person is like someone that you know already is a spiritual hater, and you're probably going to reject any advances or any communication, or but you may speak up on something, okay? But you definitely know this person. This is okay, yeah. So these are the same cards, yeah. So they also are a spiritual hater to you. If you don't know that, then that's how they're showing up. So there's a need to reject this person's advances or their offers to, get back together or anything like that. Well, why, if they are a spiritual hater, why they want to be with people and stuff and come in here with all these fake smiles and shit? This shit is played out. Oh Lord. You just got a bona fide stalker. You got yourself a bona fide stalker collective. I don't know who you is, baby. But good googly moogly. Public exposure. They want to publicly expose you for something. What are they trying to publicly expose you for? Temporary distance that they can get you back? That it was just temporary? Push and pull. That it is a push and pull. I don't know. It feels like they want bad habits. This person got issues. They don't want to break the loop. If you was in a loop, kind of like a revolving door energy with this individual, they really want there to be like this push and pull between the two of you. They are adamant to have this runner-chaser dynamic. And it looks like you've been stopped participating. It's a waste of time. Yeah, and see, they pushing into your boundaries and testing limits and stuff. Child. Lord have mercy. What? Now, this might be you. You might be doing this to somebody, but it's like, my goodness. They got to stop letting these people back out on the street. Find somewhere for them to be. What's the hard truth here? Bottled up. Holding things in strengthens their grip on you. Express and release to diminish their power and foster true healing. There may be a need for you to, when this person reaches out, if they reach out, there may be a need for you to express, because I do see unfiltered truth here. So you may actually speak up and say something maybe that they have not heard you say. about the fact that you know they're a spiritual hater and they got a bad reputation and they do spiritually unjust shit. That might be what you might want to say. Anger. It might come off a little rough too. It might come off just the way they need it. Because they unaligned according to what I just split the deck on. Fear of your power, dependent. They want to be dependent on you. They want to be dependent on your energy. They want to be dependent on you because they're afraid to be on the other end of you, spiritually speaking. They have a reckless perspective. It's just something very impulsive, something very damaging. Like they leave a trail of debris everywhere they go. You know what I'm saying? Like they just, I don't know, it's something very reckless about their energy, okay? Lost faith, irresponsible. Yeah, a lot of people have maybe turned their backs on this individual. A lot of people don't really deal with them like that. So if they come to you about their whole family don't want nothing to do with them and I need help and whatever, there's a reason why the whole family don't want to have nothing to do with them. There's a reason why don't nobody have nothing to do with them. Okay? They're reckless. They're reckless. Okay? What is it that the collective needs to know moving forward? Because, I mean, your energy really is far removed from this anyway. The only way you showed up was unbothered and unfazed. Other than that, you ain't even out here. Shabba. Is my microphone? Nope. My microphone is not still on. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm still recording, but I'm going to keep going in case I am. All right, Spirit, give us some affirmation here for the collective that resonates with this message. Somebody is reckless. What does the collective need to know? Soul endorsed. You don't need applause to be valid, nor permission to take up space with your brilliance. The world doesn't need to catch up with your truth. You are your own irrevocable validation. So walk as if your worth is not up for negotiation, because it isn't. Never forget that the only approval that truly matters is your own. Somebody is standing in their own energy here. I don't know if you called your power back. I'm sure you have. When you're dealing with this kind of energy, you kind of have no choice but to. Okay, but there's some stability here that's showing up for you. There's like somebody is really on their path, focusing on what it is that they have to focus on. Creating, right? Birthing. For some of you, you may be musicians, you may be working on music, you may be whatever this is, you know, altering your frequency, balancing and aligning your frequencies. And it's bringing you into this very stable energy, okay? Now, this is partly what draws this reckless person to you, but it's also mainly what is going to keep them from being able to like latch hold to you, because their energy feels so, you know, just scattery. You know what I mean? And so it's not even going to be like something you're going to be able to like even at all embrace in your energy field. All right, because their energy is the polar opposite of yours. Somebody wants to lean on you. Okay, but this thing that wants to lean on you is the thing that wants to keep you stuck. So this individual is wanting to depend on you, lean on you, but in turn, you're going to end up stagnated and stuck. And I think Spirit wants someone to be confirmed in that, because I think you already know it. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing about this person's energy that it even says in this reading that you are even interested, you know? But yet they have it set in their mind and in their head, baby, that they just waiting for the right time. And I'm waiting till she get his paperwork back. And when that money hit, I'm like, they just know they gonna be able to come in and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, planning a bunch of nonsense, scheming illusions. Alchemized energy. Cycles don't break by force. They unravel through awareness. What you feed with your thoughts, reactions, and energy grows, while what you starve begins to fade. If you're tired of the same emotional loops, patterns, or returning characters, pause. Without reaction, witness without reacting, allow awareness to be a disrupting catalyst of change fueled liberation. So this energy that they're either going to bring towards you in some way, okay, just take a pause before you react. Okay, just pause, because I feel like they're going to bombard you with a lot of energy. However they reach out to you, it's going to feel impulsive. It's going to feel frantic. They may call you and say they got a legal matter and they don't know who else they can go to. Nobody else will help them. You know what I'm saying? It's something like, that pressure for you to involve yourself and to help them out of something. But it's all a ruse, okay? So before you say, yes, I can help, let me make a call, whatever the case may be, Spirit is saying to pause and alchemize that energy and then make a decision. Because if you do it the other way, you're going to be making a decision off of their energy. So I'll call you back. You know what I'm saying? I'll give me a minute. Let me process what you're talking about and I'll call you back, and think about it in your energy. With your logic and reasoning, okay? Because you're probably going to see that you don't want no parts of whatever the hell they got going on. See, you're the stable one. You're the stable one. I don't know, mutual bloom. You're the stable one. It feels like this person wants to come in and now try to grow with you, but Spirit has already spoken and said that their dependency on you is going to keep you stuck. Because whatever growth is to be had, they don't have it in them to actually contribute to that growth. So it'll be just growing off of your energy, but you'll be carrying the dead weight of somebody else energetically. So the growth will be slow. So slow that you will clearly see that they are the problem. Okay? And at that point, you too, because this is not a connection you're supposed to be in. Unconditional love is love in its purest form, but be wary of transactional energy, where affection must be earned rather than compassionately given. True love thrives in presence rather than performance, so release the tit for tat and silent tests. Allow yourself to love and be loved freely and fully. Enjoy fulfillment in both giving and receiving the care you desire. Okay, because this is the energy that they cannot give you. Okay? They cannot give you a mutual bloom. They can give you the tit for tat. They can give you the testing your loyalty and seeing how dedicated you're gonna be to me. But they can't give you the mutual bloom. Well, what will it take for them to go on and leave the collective alone? Can I ask that? Is that all right? Let me ask it, because I just don't know sometimes. You know what I'm saying? What would it take? What is it going to take for them to just leave the collective alone? Because, I mean, I guess it's going to take for them to make this last attempt. And I don't know, because I'm feeling like somebody in the collective might go off. Like I'm saying. Off. On whoever this is. But what would it take, Spirit, for this person to leave the collective alone? Power couple, to see you somebody else, to see you with someone else. What is behind it? There's another card. Consequences. They're going to see you with somebody else. Or they're already seeing you with someone else, but I don't feel like that's happened yet. In divine timing, a soulmate bond. Okay? A soulmate bond. Somebody you're going to be happily ever after with. This is what they're trying to hold you back from. They're trying to keep you from walking away from the connection altogether. This is why they're so adamant about like stalking you and looking you up and all of that. So yeah, they can't give you the mutual bloom. They would rather argue with you and fight with you and fuss with you, because at least then they know you care. But when you give them that iced out, ain't got nothing to say, and then they start seeing you with someone else, maybe then they will, you know, I don't know. Go find something to do constructive with their lives. All right, collective. This has been the message. Okay, fam. Thank y'all so much for spending some time with me. I appreciate your presence always. Yeah, they're definitely trying to like possess you. They're holding on to you very tightly. But anyway, thank you, Starseed family, Soul Tribe. You know what I mean? I love you guys, my supporters that rock with me here on the channel. I appreciate you always. All of your likes, your comments, your super thanks, all of it goes a long way. I appreciate it, okay? If you are a new viewer, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, now what I'm gonna need you to do, okay, is go ahead and realize that you like me and I like you. So click the subscribe button, okay, because you're gonna miss me if you don't. Click the subscribe button and then go hit the notification bell so you know when I'm back, you know, and we can hang out again, and you could be in the chat. You could talk to the other beautiful family members that we have here. I'm gonna try to do more to peep in on the chat. I was in on the chat the other night, okay? So good energy, good energies in the chat. All right. I think I chose 2 people to be moderators already. Now, I don't be really knowing how all this moderation go. If you are one of the 2 people that I chose to be a moderator, or you offered and I accepted, you know, I offered, you accepted, and then I accepted your offer, however that went, can you email me, please? Because I got to figure out, you know what I mean? Because ultimately, I'm not going to probably be in most of the premieres, but I would like to have the moderators in the premieres that understand how things should flow, you know, engaging people to communicate, and then blocking people that say crazy, reckless stuff that's irrelevant, and also checking energy, because sometimes people say things that's relevant to the reading, but the energy is kind of low vibrational. So, I mean, I guess I would like for you to reach out to me so we can kind of like set up some guidelines on what the moderation of the channel needs to look like. If you are interested in being a moderator on the premieres, please email me as well, okay? If anybody's in need of a personal reading, information is in the description. You can click the link. It'll take you to my website. When you get there, you'll scroll down. You'll see 2 steps. Completing those 2 steps will ensure that you'll get your reading back in a timely fashion, usually 1 to 3 business days. If your reading lands over the weekend, anticipate receiving it the first 2 days of the following week. I do not do personal readings on the weekend, so I just want to give you that heads up, all right? All right, fam. Like, share, hype it up if you have one to spare. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.